Alright, I'm back. Excuse me. Are we gonna know her thoughts later on the room? And, like, what exactly was in there? Because, like, we could tell there were swords and guns, but, like, what all was in there? I gots to know. Excuse me. I could hear the sound of a clock ticking in the distance. Glancing down at my watch, I saw that it was already past 1 in the morning.
二人とももう寝たかな。
I wonder if they're already asleep.
Ichiko-kun, ご苦労様。遅い時間
Good
になって
work
しまっ
today,
てす
Ichiko.
まないね。
Sorry it has gotten so late.
今日のパーティーは
Today's
なかなか
party
有
went
意
quite
義な
well
時
for
間だった
us.
よ。
So much so that I won't be able to take a break
私はまだ
anytime
休めそう
soon.
にないが、
But that's just how
仕
it
方ない。
goes. They
鉄
say
は
that you
熱
need
いう
to
ちに
strike
打て
while
と
the
いうから
iron is
ね。
hot.
今日中に何本か電話をかけないと。
I need to
それ
make
じゃ
some phone
あ、あと
calls
は頼
before
ん
I
だよ。
call it a day.
おやす
I
み、
will leave the
Ichiko-kun.
rest to you.
また
Good
明
night,
日。
Ichiko. See you tomorrow. A few hours ago, Amane smiled at me in the same kind, gentle way he always did, and I returned a smile in kind. The shocking sensation I felt in my face from earlier still lingered. Ever since I found that strange hidden room connected to Amane's room, I couldn't really calm myself down. What was with that room? There were these big guns, not to mention the knives and rope. I turned off the lights, shut the door, and wiped the fingerprints from the mirror. It couldn't have taken more than 10 seconds. The image of those lethal weapons was burned into my mind, not to mention the incredibly strange bed that was in there. That room is definitely no storage area.
あれも天音さんの部屋。お嬢様も
Is that
あの部
part
屋
of
を知って
Mr.
る。
Amane's room too? I wonder if Miss Aria even knows about it. If she does. Suddenly, an awful image of her lying on that very bed played out in my mind. Her being hidden away in a terrible place like that is just... Yeah,
もう
don't
何が
know
何だ
what's
か。
going on anymore. Fear, disgust, that feeling of now knowing something that I definitely shouldn't know, it all came together and wrapped itself around me. Should I just pretend that I don't know anything and start work tomorrow like nothing ever happened? No way. I could never pull that off. I want to get out of here quickly, as fast as I can. I hastily gathered up my belongings, which were exactly the same ones I originally came here with. I left the perfume Aria gave me in the drawer. I then held my breath as I left the room. What's gonna stop her from not running away? The security guard will be around, so there's no way I can go through the main gate. I'll just have to cut through the garden for now. If I get to the edge of the property, I'm sure there's a wall or fence I'll be able to climb. What's that smell? I didn't know where it was coming from, but it was hanging in the air around this whole area. It had a bitter, smoky smell, like leaves being burnt, but it also has this peculiar, mellow note of honey. Oh, is Mr. Armani out here smoking a cigar? There's someone really close by. I hid myself in the shadows of the flower beds and checked my surroundings. Looking over through the glass into the sunroom, I could see outlines of people moving around. There's also someone over by the fountain? It's Mr. Amane. I guess I was smelling the cigar earlier.
ね 今夜は
Hey,
何もご褒
aren't
美
you
を
going
くだ
to
さら
give
ない
me any reward for everything I did tonight? Aren't you the greedy
君
one?
は本当に
But
欲
that's
深いな。
exactly what is so cute about you. No, Mr.
何
Amane,
はマネさん
that tickles. You're kidding. Those two were lovers all along? I don't have time to care about that. I have to get out of here. Fast. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked at all. I'm so glad they didn't notice me. I'll just head in the opposite direction of where Mr. Amani is. It might be faster to head around to the kitchen and find the closest wall. Ugh. Why is there a security guard here? Is he taking a smoke break? This really sucks. Where in the world should I go? Hey, you. What are you doing out here at this hour?
いえ何も
Nothing? Hey, wait.
やだ話して
Let me go.
話してくだ
Please,
さ
let
い
me go. Shut up. Show me your bag, thief. No,
返して
give it back.
私は
I'm
泥棒
not
なん
some
か
thief.
いちこくん
Ichiko?
マネさん
Mr. Amane,
何をしてるんだ。
what are you doing?
彼女を
Let
離
her
して
go,
やりなさい。
Kakashita. Are you sure? It looked like she was trying to sneak out. She might have stolen something.
構わないさ。早
I
く下
don't
まれ。
care, just put her down.
そういうことでし
If you say so, then I'll put her down.
まったく。
My
こんな
goodness,
時間に
what is going
何
on
事か
here,
と思う。
especially at this hour?
いちこくん、平気
Are
か
you okay, Ichiko? You found me. Now what am I going to do?
いちこくん
Ichiko. As Amane peered over at me, the image of those guns flashed in my mind. My heart was pounding like crazy. If I say something wrong, there could be some really dire consequences.
私は
Well,
その
you know,
仕事が
can't
うまくできなく
my
て
job well, and
情けなくて
I'm so pathetic. I guess this was only natural, seeing how I've been constantly scolded everywhere I went since I was a kid. Even though nothing was really coming to mind, one after the other, a bunch of plausible, mostly believable excuses just started pouring out of my mouth. Is he not buying it? I figured it would probably be better than me sitting here in silence.
いちこくん、
Ichiko.
今日いただいた土産がたくさんあるんだ。
We received
Also,
lots of
you
gifts
can-
today. I know it's
You
quite
can-
late, but would you come inside with me? It was just before 2 in the morning. Not even an hour had passed since I tried to escape from this place, and now I'm right back inside the residence. I could see the dining room tables that still haven't been fully cleaned yet from the breakfast room. Maybe he felt bad for not outwardly appreciating the work I do, but either way, seems like one of the excuses I conjured up in that moment did the trick.
うん。これ
This
は
is
素晴らし
wonderful.
い。いちこくんも飲ん
You
で
should
る
try
な。
some too,
大
Ichiko.
阪のワイ
It's
ン農
great
家で作られ
juice
た
made
ブド
by
ウ
a
ジュースだ
wine
そうだ
vineyard
よ。
in Osaka. Amane looked over at me and narrowed his eyes, as if he was concerned about something, then handed me the glass.
いちこくんは毎日本当によく
You
やって
really
く
are
れてい
doing
る
a
よ。
great job each and every day, Ichiko.
今日ちょうどあ
I
かり
was
に
even
話したとこ
talking
ろ
with
だ。
Akari today about how lucky I felt to have a housemaid like you working here.
いえそんな
Oh, no,
私は
I
大したこと
really
は
haven't done
何も
anything special.
いや、
But what you do for us is actually quite important. To see you feeling a lack of
いち
confidence
こ
in
くん
what
に
you
その
provide.
自信を持たせ
I
て
feel
あげ
like
ら
I
れなかった
really
のは
let you down.
忙しさにかまけて
I've been so very
その
busy,
頑張り
and
に
I
甘えて
took
しま
your
う。
hard work for granted.
君が逃げ出したくな
For
るほ
me
ど
to
追
not
い詰
even
められてい
notice
る
I
こ
was
とに
driving
も
you
気
to the
づかない
point where you would want to run
心
away.
から
I am
申し訳
truly
なく
sorry. He looked so solemn, like he genuinely regretted it. I instinctively lowered my head when I saw how sincere he looked. Is this so hard? Just stinging. I'm not really overworked every day, so there's no way he could notice a situation that doesn't even exist. Yet he is still taking responsibility and making a genuine apology. There's nobody else out there who treats me as sincerely as Mr. Amane does. Even if I did leave, where in the world was I going to go? That hidden room must have been for security or something. That's the only rational answer I can come up with. Yet I'm the one getting totally freaked out. Searching for things all over the house. I'm the one who messed up. As that fear and confusion began to subside, my blood ran cold over the impulsive decision I made.
ごめんなさい。私、
I'm sorry.
こんな無責任に逃げ
I
出
was
そうと
really
するなんて。
irresponsible, trying to run away like that.
さっきまで何を考えていたのか。
Honestly, don't even know what I was thinking.
謝ることはないさ。
You had nothing to
こちらが慣れない環
apologize
境
for.
で無理をさ
We
せ
had
て
you
しまった
working
のだ
way
から。
too hard in an environment that you weren't used to.
しかし、
But
ど
what
う
am I
し
to
たの
do?
いちこくんのことを
When
考
I
え
think
る
about
と、
how you must have been
引
feeling,
き止めるのも
I
酷か
can't
も
help
しれ
but
ない。
wonder if I was wrong to stop you.
そんな、
Not at all.
本当
I'm
に
really
すみま
sorry
せ
for
ん。
doing something so
こんな
ungrateful.
私がバカだったんです。
I was
こんなに
being
素晴
really
らしい
stupid.
環境で
You
働かせ
granted
て
me
も
the
らっているのに
opportunity to work in such a
黙って逃
wonderful
げ出そうと
place,
す
and
るな
yet
んて。
I tried to run away, without saying a single word.
いちこくん、
Ichiko,
アリアも君を気に入っているからね。
Aria adores you, you know.
これからもこ
We
こ
would
で
be very
働いてく
grateful
れ
if
る
you
の
would
なら、
continue to stay and work here.
本当に
Are you
いいんですか？
really okay with that?
もちろん。ただ、
Of course.
私もまだし
However,
ば
I'm
らく
still
は
going to be
忙しい
quite
から
busy
ね。
for a while.
す
I
ぐ
won't
に
be able
は
to let you
休
have
み
a
をあげられ
vacation
ない。
right away.
休みなんかいりません。
I don't need any vacations.
そう
That
いうわけ
simply
にはい
won't
かない。
do.
でも、
But
夏を越えれば、この忙しさも
things should
少しは
start
落ち
calming
着く予
down a
定で
bit
ね。
once summer is over.
そこまで頑張って
If you
も
can
らえ
just
れ
bear
ば、
with us until then,
いちこ
you'll
く
be
ん
able
も
to
ま
take a
とま
long
った休み。
vacation after. Hmm? For a moment, it looked like half of Amane's face started twitching. I'm not sure if he was in pain, but he suddenly started pressing his hand against his temple.
あまねさん、大丈
Are
夫で
you
すか？
okay, Mr. Amane?
ああ、すまない。
Yes, sorry about
私
that.
も少し
I
疲れてい
guess I'm
る
just
か
a
な。
little tired. Amane always had this air of elegance and never once showed signs that was feeling tired. Not even for a fraction of a second. Yet now he was frowning like he was in pain. Seeing him like that made the guilt I felt inside well up so much, I thought I was going to burst.
あまねさん、
Mr. Amane,
ん
hmm?
今だって十分自由にさせてもらって
I
いま
have
すし、
plenty of freedom as it
休みも
is,
ずっと先で
and I
構
don't
い
care
ま
if
せ
a
ん。
vacation is still a long way off.
ですから、
So
これからも
please allow me to
ここで
continue to
働か
work
せて。
here.
いちこくん、
Are you really
本当に
okay with that,
それで
Ichiko?
もちろんです。
Of course I am.
君がそう言ってくれるなら、
If that is how you
断る理由
feel,
は
I
ど
have
こ
no
にもない
reason
よ。
to refuse you. Thank you so
ありがとうござい
much.
ます。
Thank goodness. If that guard hadn't have stopped me, I don't think there would have been any way he would let me stay here again.
そうだ。少しここで待ってい
I
てくれ
almost
るかな。
forgot. Would you mind waiting here for just a moment? Amani left his seat, then came back to the breakfast room shortly after that.
いちこくん、いつも
Thank
あ
you
りがと
again
う。
as always. I'll be
これから
counting
も
on
期
you
待
going
しているから。
forward. An envelope. What's this?
これ、
Wait, is
お
this
金？
money? Do you really not expect to get paid? Gosh, why is she so shocked at this? Like, he discussed you having a salary. I tilted my head and peered inside, where I saw 2 crisp, brand new 10,000 yen bills.
ああ、初月の給
Wow,
料だ
that's
よ。
your first month's salary. Wow,
まだ1ヶ
it
月も経っ
hasn't
てい
even
ない
been
の
a
に、
full month
どうし
yet.
て？
So why?
毎日頑張ってくれてい
You
る
are
から、
working hard every day.
早く
So I
自分で
wanted to
稼い
give
だ
you the
金
money
を
you've
手に
earned
し
a
てほし
little
くてね。
early. Besides, I was originally planning on giving this to you
明日にでも渡そうと準備していたんだ。
tomorrow anyway.
でもこれ聞いていたより
I feel
多い
like
よ
this is
うな。
more than I thought I'd be getting.
優秀
Considered
な
a
人材
little
を引
extra
き止めるに
something
は
to retain such a
多少いる。
talented worker. He looked at me with a bit of a playful smile. This was a salary that you'd typically see for a college-educated civil servant. At my last job, I wasn't even getting 10,000 yen after my dormitory fees were deducted.
そろそろ画材も揃い
It
そうだ
looks
な。
like we'll have those art supplies ready soon.
それも
I
こ
would
こ
be
で
very
仕事を続
happy
ける
if
楽
that
し
is
みの
something you
一つ
can
になれば
enjoy as part of your time
私も
working
だ。
here. The sun began to rise, and thus it was the start of a new day. Standing in front of that mirror again, I no longer felt the fear I once did. Discovering a scene like that really knocked me for a loop. But I needed to remember that they're incredibly rich. Maybe it's just a precaution in case they had a home invader or something. If Mr. Amane had something that he was really trying to keep hidden, you'd think he would be more vigilant. At this point, thinking about what might have happened to me if I really did run away is more terrifying.
部屋を見つけたこと、天音さんに。
I wonder if I should tell Mr. Amane that I found the hidden room.
でもどうやって見つけたのか
But
聞か
then
れたら。
again, if he asked me how I found it, I think the wise choice would be to just keep quiet for now. If I can pretend that I don't know, then I should never have to worry about it. As long as I don't tell them, I can act like I've never seen anything. If I don't tell anyone, not even Miss Aria, then
今日も雲で月が隠
it
れてる。
seems like the moon will be obscured by clouds again tonight.
でも来週には梅
But
雨が明ける
thankfully,
そうよ。
the rainy season should be over by
早く
next
いち
week.
こにも
I
夏の
can't
庭
wait
を
to
見せて
show
あげ
you
た
our
いわ。
midsummer's garden, Ichiko. Aria, who had been resting in her room all day, probably because she was worn out from yesterday, said this as she looked out the window. I just need to pretend that I don't know anything about both the room and the medication. If I just pretend that nothing happened, then surely we will enjoy a nice, peaceful summer.
いちこ、
Ichiko? Aria suddenly turned to face me, and just as quickly I looked away from her. Medicine. I glanced over at the door to the dressing room, and in that moment, all of those awful feelings from that night began bubbling up in my stomach. Come on, stupid Ichiko. I need to get my act together.
そろそろお休みになりますか？
Will you be going to bed anytime soon?
そうね。
I think
今日は
so.
一日
I've
横
been
になって
lying
いた
down
か
all day
ら
though, so I don't think I'll be able to
まだ眠れそうにないけれど。
sleep just yet.
体がほぐれたらまた眠
Maybe
気
I'll
が来る
start
か
to
もしれ
feel
ないわ。
sleepy once I unwind a bit.
いちこ、来て。
Come here, Ichiko.
少し
I
足を
want you
触
to
って
rub
み
my
てほ
legs
し
a
いの。
bit. I was standing all day
昨日ずっと
yesterday,
立
so
って
my
いたから
calves are quite stiff.
どうすればいいかわかりません。
I'm really not sure what I'm supposed to do.
なんだっていいわ。
Whatever you want.
やってみて。
Just try. Aria then moved over to the edge of the bed and let her legs hang down. Still very confused, I kneeled down in front of her.
痛いですか？
Does that hurt?
いいえ。続けて。
Keep going. Her thin, white legs felt like they would snap if I applied too much pressure. Her skin was smooth, cold, and soft to the touch. She's never asked me to do something like this before. So why now? Just touching her like this felt so good that I thought my brain was going to melt. That sensation was so extremely unpleasant that I just can't accept it. She should just have some guy do this for her. The heat burning inside me slowly crept up into my chest, spreading all the way into my heart. I hate this. It hurts. I'm hot, and I just feel so weird. It makes me sick. I can feel Aria's gaze looking down at me, but I never looked back up at her, not until she told me that she had enough. Hmm.
すべてイチコくんのものだ。
This is all yours, Ichigo.
私たちには
We have
使い
no
道
use
が
for
ない
any
か
of
らね。
this, so please use it
遠慮せず
however you like
好き
to
に
your
使っ
heart's
てくれたまえ。
content. 3 days have passed since that night. Once the morning rain stopped, the sky began to clear up and the sun finally came back out. Brand new art supplies that came in boxes of all shapes and sizes were piled up on the table in the guest room.
これ日本製？
This is made in Japan.
そうなんだ。
That's right.
一応手
I
配してい
still
た
made
フ
sure
ラ
to
ン
get
ス
the
製のも
French
のを
ones as well,
あっち
so
に
you
置
will
いては
have
ある
both
の
of them.
ちょうどイチコくんが
I think
こ
it
の屋
was
敷に
during
や
the
って
week
きた
that
週だ
Ichiko
ったか
first
な。
came to the residence.
イギリスの
This
ボー
British
カルグ
vocal
ループ
group
が来
came to
日して
Japan, and the entire
日本中
country
が
was
えらく盛
incredibly
り上がってい
excited
た。
about it.
彼らが銀座にある画材店の絵の具や筆を使って
Apparently, they used a bunch of paints and materials from an art supply store in Ginza and made some paintings at their hotel. Everyone was talking about it.
彼らが使ったのは水彩絵の具の一種のようだけれど、そこは
It appears they used a certain type of watercolor, but I heard that the quality of their oil paints is excellent, so I tasked them with procuring some new ones.
わざわざ
You went through all of that trouble to get a new set?
ああ、
Indeed. That story really piqued my interest when I heard about it.
アリアにも
Aria did
一
tell
番い
me
い
to
も
get
の
the
をと
best
言われて
possible
いる。
supplies after all. Brand new paints, brushes, palettes, all prepared just for me. Just looking at the boxes made my heart skip a beat. I just hope I will be able to use all of this properly. This is my first time working with oils, and they got me such incredible supplies.
お父様これは
Father,
何？
what is this?
油壺だったかな。
I believe that is an oil container.
油壺。
Oil container? Oil container. I've never done oil, so I have no idea.
心配ないよ。本
No
も用意
worries,
してお
I
い
have
た
a
から
book for you that should help.
油絵を始める
Oil
人
painting
の
for
ために。
beginners.
役に立つといいのだけ
I
ど。
hope that it can be of some use to you.
ねえ、いちこ。
Hey,
何か描き
Ichiko,
たいものは
is
あ
there
る？
something you really want to
描
paint?
きたいもの。
Really
そう
want
です
to
ね。
paint?
人を描くのは
that's a good
難しいだろうなって。
I can only think
ま
of
だそれ
drawing
くらいし
people,
か。
but I feel like it will probably be really difficult.
だったらまずは花や風景かしら。
In that case, maybe you can start with some flowers or scenery.
きっともう梅雨明けよ。
The rainy season is definitely over by now. If it's nice outside
モチーフを
tomorrow,
探すのはどう？
why don't we walk around the garden and get some inspiration?
それはいい考えだ。
That's a great idea.
ただし
If you're
アリ
going
アも
out
一緒
too,
だ。
Aria, be careful not to get too much sun.
お父様ったら
Come on, father. I know that. This isn't my first summer, you know.
そう
You're
だね。
right. But you know, I just wanted to remind you. I guess I'll be walking around with Miss Aria. It's not like I hate her now or anything like that. But ever since then, I can't seem to look her in the eye anymore. I don't want to look, so my eyes just reflexively look away now. And here I was waiting and waiting for the rainy season to end. This is kind of depressing. I guess the rain really did let up yesterday.
これでやっと外に
Now
出
we
ら
can
れるわ。
finally go back outside. Arya squints her eyes in total satisfaction as the light pierces through the glass window. I guess the rainy season really has ended. It's so childish of me to keep thinking about something like that. I know that I just need to get over it already. I know. I get it. What?
まだ地面が湿ってるかも。
The ground might still be
平気ですか？
wet. Is that okay?
ええ。転ばない
Yes.
ように気を
As
つけ
long
れ
as
ば
I
問
watch
題
my
ない
step,
わ。
I'll be just fine.
そうですか。
Right. Of course.
いちこはもう出られる？
Are you coming, Ichiko? It's not like I could just shake my head when she asked me that. I reluctantly nodded, and seeing that, Arya stepped out of the sunroom. Something was off about the direction we were heading. We were walking in the total opposite direction of the garden.
お嬢様、ど
Miss
ちらへ？
Aria, where are you going?
日傘を取りに行くの。
To grab some parasols.
でしたら私が。
Oh, I can take care of that.
ええ。いちこも来て。少し
Come
待た
along
せる
with
ことに
me
なる
then.
から。
I'll just need you to wait for a little while, though. Need me to wait? I wonder what she's doing in there. Maybe putting on brighter clothes? She told me to wait in the dressing room, and while I've been here for about 10 minutes already, there's still no sign of Aria. Or is she getting me to change? Cleaning helps keep me distracted, but just sitting around like this makes me start to feel uneasy. It's all because Arya's in the same place as that stupid medicine. I wonder if she opened the box.
もう、そんなこと考
Jeez,
えたくない
I
の
really
に。
don't want to think about it. Will I never feel better about all this if I keep pretending that I don't know anything? If I could just get myself to believe with all my heart that it has nothing to do with me, maybe then it won't be such a big deal anymore. Still, why do I feel so betrayed? Was it because I convinced myself that she was pure and clean? What in the world was I expecting of her, when she's nothing more than my employer's daughter? Besides, I am...
いちこ、
Ichiko.
どう？似合
Well,
うかしら？
does it look good on me? What in the world was I expecting? Her skirt swayed ever so slightly. Her sweet beauty was enough to take your breath away.
このワンピース、前から着てみたいと思っていたの。
I've wanted to try wearing this dress for a while now.
刺繍が素敵でしょ？
Isn't this embroidery gorgeous?
はい、
Yes,
とても。
very much so. She must be kidding, as if something wouldn't suit her. I had no idea green could be such a beautiful color. The elegant colors and designs are a perfect match for her crystal-like clear skin and shiny black hair. I felt so superficial for getting so easily distracted by all the other beautiful decorations every time I walked to the dressing room.
でも、
But
見て。
look,
まだ背
the
中
zipper
の
in
ファ
the
スナー
back
が
still
閉まってい
isn't
ない
fully
の。
zipped up. Can you get
お願
that
い
for
で
me?
きる？
After saying this, she diffidently began to turn her back towards me and leaned forward a bit. The opening in the fabric left by the unfastened zipper revealed her pale skin. Why is she so beautiful? Her dainty backbone was faintly visible, and she had a small mole on her right shoulder. Just looking at her like this, I could feel an intense heat rising up from my throat. My face is burning up. I feel so dizzy.
いちこ、
Ichiko?
私の背中に
Is
何
there
かある？
something on my back?
自分では見られないから。
I can't see back
言
there,
葉を失うくらい
so I
ひどい
thought
のか
you
と思う。
might have seen something so awful that it left you speechless. Is it a
あざ
wound?
か何か？
A birthmark?
違う。あ、いえ、
No,
そんな。
that's not... Backbone is
背
beautiful.
骨が綺麗で、
Her
つい
backbone
見と
is
れてしまって。
beautiful. I couldn't help but stare.
背骨？
Backbone?
うっすら浮き出て見え
You
るん
can
です。
see it a little bit.
細くて、
So thin and straight.
凹
Even the
凸まで
bumps
整
are
って。
evenly spaced.
いちこの指
Your
温かい
finger is so warm, Ichiko.
お
I'm
ごめんなさい
sorry.
私
Didn't mean to
触られ
touch.
いいの
It's fine.
背骨
I've
を
never
褒めら
had
れたの
someone
は初
compliment
め
my
てよ
spine before, you know.
いちこが
I
褒
can
めて
have
く
a
れた
little
から
more confidence
こ
now
れからは
thanks to
自主
that.
ファスナーあげますね
Get you zipped up.
お願い
Thanks.
はあなる
Oh,
ほど
I see
フ
how
ァ
this
スナーを
works.
隠すように飾
It
りボ
has
タン
pretty
がつい
buttons
て
that
る
are
ん
meant
だ
to hide the zipper.
すごく凝ったデ
An
ザイン
elaborate
ですね
design.
一人で来たら2時間はかかりそうでしょ
It would probably take about 2 hours to put on by yourself, wouldn't it?
本当に
Absolutely.
私だったら
I don't even know if
ボタ
my
ンに指
fingers would
すら
be able to
届か
reach
ない
the
かも
buttons.
できました
Okay, there you go.
あとはや
Now
って
let
い
me
る
just
生地
straighten
を
out this
少し
bunch of
直して
fabric here.
ありがとう鏡を見てもい
Thank
い
you. Can I look in the mirror now? As I nodded, she walked over to the mirror. She then started gently swinging her hips from side to side. Her dress gracefully flowed along as she moved.
みんな私には白が似合うって
Everyone always says that white looks good on me,
でも
but
本当は
honestly,
緑
I
が好
really
きなの
like green. I could see her smiling at me through the mirror. Her cute yet sexy expression quickly brought me back to reality. I wonder how many people have seen Miss Aria smile like this before. With that thought in mind, I could feel the pain from my stomach starting to burn up again. The sun was beaming down into the garden today, having chased away the rain from yesterday. The ground hasn't quite fully dried out yet, and the air was quite moist and humid. That parasol must be pretty heavy. Seeing her like this reminds me of just how tall she is. Aria had her arms fully stretched out in an attempt to prevent her from getting sunburned, but gradually began to drop them down a bit. I think walking around with that heavy parasol may have been more grueling than she initially thought. I would offer to carry it for her. Then I'd have to stand.
いちこなんだか落ち着かないみたいね
It seems like you have something that's
虫に
bothering
で
you,
も刺された
Ichiko. Did you get a
そうい
bug
うこと
bite?
なら言ってちょうだい
Please make sure you tell me if you did.
いいえ
Oh,
そういうわけで
no,
は
that's not it. Arya seemed perplexed as I flashed her a wry little smile and turned away from her to face forward. I feel like we walked far enough, but I don't know how much further she plans on going. How far back does this garden go anyway? Oh great, the creepy gardener again. As I aimlessly looked around the massive garden, I spotted the gardener again. He was looking over at me.
お嬢様
Miss Aria,
何
what is it?
あの庭師の人は
How long
い
has
つ
the
から
gardener
こ
been
こで
working
働
here?
いているんですか庭師
The gardener?
どうして
Why do you ask?
いえ
Oh,
ただ
I
少
was
し
just
気になって
curious. I was wondering
嫌
if
わ
he
れてい
hates
る
me
の
or
か
something,
たま
since
に
he's
睨まれ
always
ている
watching
気が
me.
するんですそれはきっと目つきが悪
That's...
いからよ
He just always has a mean look on his face.
彼のことは名前くらいし
I
か知
don't
ら
know
ない
much
けど
about him other than his name,
庭師として
but I
初
can
めて
tell
会っ
you
た
that
時
he
か
has
ら
been making that
ずっとあ
exact
んな
same
顔をして
face
る
ever since the day I met him. Well, okay. Maybe I don't need to worry so much. Hmm? His eyes suddenly grew wide as he watched us stop to talk. Oh, he's coming over here. What's going on? Stand in front of Aria.
お嬢様
Miss Aria.
いちこ
Ichiko? I hastily stepped in front of Aria, and the gardener marched right up to me and looked down at me with a menacing look in his eyes.
何です
What
か
do you want?
それじゃあ意味がない。
That's not going to help.
は
アリア様の腕に日が当たっているのがわからないのか。
Do you not see that the sunlight is hitting
日傘
Lady
はちゃん
Aria's
と持て
arms? Hold the damn umbrella properly for her.
やけどでもしたらどうす
She
る
could easily get burned like that. Burned? What does he think a little sunlight is gonna do? Still, when I turned around to look at her, I did notice that Arya's arm was looking a little red. My
ごめんなさ
goodness,
い
I'm so
痛み
sorry.
ますか
Does it hurt?
まさかこれ
Come
くらい
on
平
now,
気よ
I'm fine.
皮
My
膚が
skin
薄く
just
て
gets red
人よ
much
り
easier
赤くな
than
り
it
やす
does
い
for
だけ
most people.
気にしないで行きましょう
Don't worry about it. Come on, let's go.
日傘
Wait, your parasol.
お嬢様腕
Saria,
本
is
当
your
に平
arm
気なん
really
ですか
okay?
え
Hmm?
さっきのイチコかっこよかったわ
You were amazing, Ichiko.
前の
You
時
stepped forward and stood
私より
so
大きく見え
tall. Arya looked very happy as she smiled and pulled on my arm that was holding the parasol. After walking around the garden for a bit, we came upon some flowers in full bloom.
この花は
What's this flower?
ダリアよ天竺
Those are
ポピー
dahlias.
ダリアす
Dahlias.
ごく綺麗ですね
Absolutely beautiful.
鮮やかな
The
色
colors are so vivid.
大きくて
They
存
just
在感があっ
totally
て
capture your attention.
花びら一枚
Each
一
and
枚が
every
生きてる
petal
みたい
feels like it's alive.
この花油絵で描いて
I
み
want
た
to
い
try
な
doing an oil painting of these.
素敵
How
きっとと
wonderful.
っても華やか
I'm
な
sure
絵に
it'll
なる
turn
わ
out beautiful.
ちゃんと
I
上手
just
に
hope
描
I'll
け
be
れば
able to do them
ですけど
justice, but
一輪だけを描くか
I
引きで
paint one
全体を
flower
描
up
くか
close,
ど
or
っち
draw
が
the
魅
whole
力
bunch
的
of
だろ
them.
う
I wonder which one will look better.
一度写生帳に書いてみてもいいですか
Would you mind if I did some sketches?
えもちろん
Not at all. Go
こ
ahead.
の辺りは地面も乾い
The
ています
ground
し
is pretty
風呂
dry
敷で
around
平気
here.
そうです
If
ね
we lay a towel down, it should be fine.
お嬢様はこちらに座っていて
Would
く
you
ださ
mind
い
sitting here for a bit?
いちこは
How about you?
全体を描いてみたいので今は
I want
立
to
った
be
ま
able to
ま
draw
で
the entire scene, so I'll be standing here.
この位置がいいかな
Should be a good spot. Let's see. The atmosphere is great, but since I'm working with oils, it might be better to paint a single flower. I want to showcase what makes the flower itself so appealing, so I think it would probably make more sense to focus on the centerpiece of the painting first. As ideas flowed through my mind, I began to draw the blooming dahlias and beautiful scenery in my sketchbook. That's when... Suddenly, my eyes became fixated on an entrance that had somehow blended into the scenery. What is that? A shed?
お嬢様
Miss Aria?
何
What is it?
あの入り口は
What is that
何の入り口
entrance
ですか
over there?
入り口
Entrance?
そこは防空壕よ
That's an air raid
戦
shelter.
時中に掘られた
It
もの
was
ね
built during the war.
防空壕
Oh,
あ
an
そっか
air raid shelter.
こ
This
の
place
駅
was
は
built during the
大
Taisho
正時代に
era
建て
after
られたもの
all.
でしたね大空襲で東京はどこも焼け野原になった
When I was a kid,
小さ
I
い
always
頃
heard that Tokyo was reduced to burnt rubble in the air raids. But this whole place somehow managed to make it out totally unscathed. Rich people are so lucky.
炊けた
How does it look? Did you finish?
はい
Yes.
花と
I
いうよ
ended
り
up focusing more on
風景
the
ですが
background than the flowers, but
かけたならいちこも座っ
if you're
て
done, come sit down with me.
結構です私まで座ったら
I'm
狭いですから
fine. I wouldn't want you to feel cramped.
いいじゃない狭くたって
I don't care if it's cramped.
ほら早く
Come on
隣に
already.
来て
Sit next to me.
おそんなに引っ張ったら
Don't pull me so hard. She flashed a satisfied grin once I was firmly sitting eye level, then grabbed my wrist as she urged me to show her my sketchbook. Her long black hair danced in the gentle summer breeze. She smells just like she always does. The sweet scent that throws my heart into disarray, and one I've kept away from for days now.
どうしてかしら。
How fascinating.
いちこの描く絵って
Sometimes your art
時々
makes me feel like it's
少し
moving.
動いて見える気が
It's
す
so
る。
strange. It's almost like you managed to capture the atmosphere of a place.
これをこのまま油絵に起こす
Are
の。
you going to create your oil paintings just like this?
いいえ、やっぱり花を大きく描いてみたいな
Not
って。
quite. I thought it would be better to make the flowers bigger, and that focusing on one single motif would be better for practicing with oil paints.
そう。楽しみだわ。
Right. Can't wait to see
い
it.
ちこのダリアは
I wonder how your dahlias will look once they're on canvas. With that said, Aria turned to face me. She looked at me so closely that our noses practically touched as I saw my reflection in her eyes. I can't breathe.
いちこ
Chico? I'm sorry.
なにどうして
What's
謝るの
wrong? Why are you apologizing?
だって
Because
あら、私はこっちよ。顔を見て話して、いちこ。
oh dear, I'm over here, Ichiko. Look me in the eyes when you talk to me. She gently brushed her finger against my cheek as she teased me a little. Her cold fingertip felt really nice. Oh, this isn't right. I felt sick.
いちこ
Ichiko. I instinctively turned my face as that strong sense of rejection came back with a vengeance. I don't want her touching me like that, like I'm used to it.
ね
Hey,
やだ、
no,
やめてく
please
ださい。
stop.
え、いちこ。怒ってる
Ichiko,
の
are you angry?
どうして
What about?
怒ってない。私は
I'm not angry. I just
今みたいなそういうのが嫌なんです。
don't like what you
私
were
はお
doing.
嬢様と違ってそういう
Unlike you, Miss
経
Aria,
験が少ないか
I
ら。
don't have much experience with that kind of thing.
経験
Experience?
それは
What do you
Don't
mean
you?
by that? Hearing her thorny response, it dawned on me that I just said something incredibly judgmental. But that's it. Once something is said, there's no taking it back.
どういうこと
What do you mean?
私がアバズレ
It
だとで
sure
も言い
feels
たい
like
よ
you're trying to call me a slut.
そんな
No,
そういう意味では
That's not what I meant.
だったらどういう意
And
味
what
なの
exactly do you mean?
答えなさいいちこ
Answer me, Ichiko. The tense atmosphere made me fearfully look up at her. That's when I noticed that, while everything she said was strongly worded, peering into her eyes, it looked like she was hurt. What should I do? What should I say?
いちこ
Ichiko. It's no use. I just can't blurt out any lies when I look at her like that.
ごめんなさい。
I'm
私
so sorry. I
見てしまったんです。お
Her
嬢様
box with the medicine.
お嬢様
薬箱
Box with the medicine.
子供ができないようにするための
The medicine that makes it so you can't have kids.
と
Um,
あああの薬のこと
that
あれは
medicine.
確か
I could have sworn that I tucked that away in the very back of the drawer. I'm so sorry.
まったく一度追い出されそうになった
Unbelievable.
のに
You almost got yourself kicked out once before, and it appears that you haven't learned your lesson.
本当にすみません。
I'm really, truly sorry.
人形のリボ
But
ン
there was this doll's ribbon.
この後に及んで言い訳をするつもり
You're really going to try and make excuses at this point?
がいえ
No,
ご
I'm
めんな
not.
さい。
I'm sorry.
ああひょっとして近頃妙によそよそし
Could
かっ
this
た
be
の
why you've been acting
So
so
what's that?
distant lately? What?
あんなもの今の今まで
I
存
had
在も
completely
忘れていた
forgotten
の
about that stuff until this very moment.
あれは お父様に無理やり持たされたものなの。私
My
が誰
father
かと
forced
そう
me
な
to
ると
keep
決め
that
たら
around,
止
you
められ
know.
ないだろうから。
He said he wouldn't be able to stop me if I ever decided to have relations with someone. So he totally insisted that I keep it around. Isn't it totally overbearing?
そうなん
Oh,
ですか。
really? So
じ
that
ゃあ
means you
使ったことは
never...
いちこったら。いつもそんな
Honestly,
ことばかり
Ichiko,
考えているの？
has that been on your mind this whole time?
いえ、そういうわけでは。
No, it hasn't.
いやらしいのはイチコの方じゃな
You're
い。
the one who has been doing something
それな
nasty
の
here,
に私の
Ichiko.
ことを軽蔑するの
Despite that,
信
you're
じ
the
られ
one
る
who has been
の？
looking down on me. It's unbelievable.
違います。私はただお
That's
嬢
not
様
it.
が。
It's just that you...
ええ。私が
What about me?
お嬢様が。
You...
なんだ
Well,
か、なんだろ
you
う。
know.
自分でもよくわからないんです。ただ、お嬢様が誰かとそういうことをしていると思うと、すごく嫌な気持ちになって。
Honestly, don't really understand it myself. It's just... When I think of you doing that with someone else, it just fills me with this incredibly awful feeling.
そういう行為が悪いことじゃないのは分かって
I
る
know
んで
that
す。
doing the deed is not a bad thing.
どう
Despite
して
that,
も
it just feels so
すごく
awful.
嫌で。
No matter what I do, I
自
just
分でも
can't make these
その気持
feelings
ちを
stop.
止められなくて。ごめんなさい。
I'm so
そんなこと
sorry.
言われ
I'm
る
sure
方
you
が
must
嫌
feel
ですよ
totally
ね。
disgusted by me.
私、
I've done one awful thing after another.
どうかしら。
I wonder about that.
私はそんなに嫌じゃないけ
Because
れ
I'm
ど。
not really upset, though.
え？
What?
だって面白
I
いも
mean,
の。
it's so funny.
イチコみたい
I don't
に
think there's anyone
まと
else
まれ
like
ない
you
ま
who
ま
can honestly
自分の
express
気
their
持ちを素
feelings,
直に話してくれる人
even
な
though
んて
they don't even have
他
them
に
all
いないか
figured
ら。
out.
そうですか。
Really?
それって。
Is that a good thing?
いい
さ
Who knows?
でもいいわ。
But
イ
it's
チコ
fine.
の動揺も
I
理解
can
ができるし、
understand how you got so
今
confused,
回のこ
so
と
I'll
を
forgive you
許
this
してあげ
time.
る。
Don't make any more baseless
もう
assumptions
女
about
性だ
me.
し、男の人と接することに
I have no
抵抗はない
reluctance
わ
when
よ。
it comes to interacting with
で
men,
も
but I've
誰に
never
も
once thought
お
of
客
them as
様以上
anything
の
more
感
than
情
a
を
house
抱いた
guest.
魅力的な人もいる
There
け
are
れ
some
ど、
attractive
興
people,
味持てない
but I'm just not interested in them.
これ
I'm
からも
certain
持
that
つこ
will
とは
never
ないわ。
change. She said this as she looked up at the partly cloudy skies from beneath her parasol. If that's the case, if she'll never be interested in men, then what kind of person? I almost let the question that was building in my mind slip out, but instead just pretended that I understood what she meant. She's so dense. But there was a wave of excitement building in my heart as I secretly replayed her words in my head over and over again. The next day,
どんな風に色づくのかし
she
ら。
was wondering how I was going to paint this.
これ本
How
当に
am
どう
I
な
supposed to
るの？
know? I had been on cloud 9 ever since then. But reality smacked me upside the head with a blank white canvas that I was facing for the first time.
なん
Nope.
か違う気
Something
が
just
する。
feels off. The excitement I felt as I put the paints on my palette quickly changed into utter bewilderment when I started applying them over my charcoal sketch. The texture and the way the colors work is completely different from watercolors. I know it should be obvious, but if I don't treat this as something completely different from anything else I've done, it's going to drive me crazy. Looking at how deeply I colored the petals made me really miss watercolors and how they easily produce soft
道
colors.
具の使い方だけじゃなくて、
I
書き方も
need to properly
も
read
うちょっ
up
と
on all of
ちゃん
this.
と本を読まないと。
Not just about the tools, but how to actually paint too. At this rate, it felt like I would never be able to create anything that Miss Aria would like. I did start feeling a little better once I realized that if I don't do something like I did, I can easily just wipe it clean or scrape the paint off and try again. It's much easier to recover from mistakes than I initially thought. I guess this is just one of the things I need to do to get better.
どうだい
How's
絵
it
の方
going?
はうまくい
Is
っ
the
てい
painting
るかな
coming along well?
あれ、あまねさん
Mr. Amane,
お客
did your
様
guest
は
go
も
home
うお帰り
already?
になったんですか？
いや少
No, I
し
just stepped
席を
away
外し
for a
て
moment.
今日のお客様はアリアを
Today's
占
guest
い師
thinks
の
of
ように思
Aria
っ
as
ている
something
方
of
で
a
ね
fortune teller.
私
They
がいると
apparently have a
話し
hard
にく
time
いことも
speaking
ある
when
よ
I'm
うだ
in the
から
room.
少し見ても
May I have a look?
あ、
Uh,
はい
sure.
失
I
敗し
messed up
て
and
白く
put
塗り
on
つぶ
too
した
much
とか。
white.
ええ
Oh,
なかなか難
this
しい
seems
ものなん
quite
だね
difficult.
すみません。
I'm sorry.
こんなにい
You
い
gave me
道
all,
具を
the,
揃え
all
て
of
もら
these
っているの
wonderful
に、
supplies,
ちゃ
and
ん
yet
と物になるか
I
どうか。
worry that I won't be able to make anything with them.
気が
You're
早い
so
な
hasty.
そう
There is
焦
no
るも
need
の
to
じゃない
rush
よ
things. If people could learn to
一
paint
日や
amazing
そこら
works
で
of art in a
誰で
day,
も
there
目を
would be
見
no
張るも
such
のが
thing
欠
as
けてしまうのなら
professionals.
大丈夫
It will be
ま
fine.
ずは時
For
間が
now,
かか
just
って
create something that you are
この絵
satisfied
を
with,
満足
even
で
if
きる
it
もの
takes
に
some
仕上げ
time.
そこまでやり遂げて初めてこれから
Hey,
油絵を描いて
Sushi,
いく準
how
備が整うんじ
goes?
ゃないかなつまり今はまだ失敗を重ねるべき時
Oh,
そうやって基礎を固めていく時期なんだよ
oh my gosh. Crackle, crackle. Yeah, what have you been up to today, Sushi? I haven't seen you all day. It could be going better. That sucks. I hope your day gets better. I don't know why it's bad. You don't need to tell me, but I do hope I do hope it gets better. Myself, it's been a pretty chill day. But you know, the usual with visual novels, trying to make sure my throat doesn't die, you know? And you know, my head feels really heavy. Yeah, the usual, the usual. Thank you, Sushi. Do you know what it's from? I'm pretty sure you know this. Or at least have an idea, probably. I'm getting wig everywhere. We're okay. When you're put in the spotlight, you forgot completely. It is a Miku cosplay. I don't know if you know exactly what song it is, though. I don't know if like most Miku fans have heard it or not. I don't know. Yes, Miku. Did it remind you of something else? Because I know someone came in and said it reminded them of something. It's clicked in your mind now. Very nice. Once you can make that happen, then you will be truly ready to start oil painting in earnest. In other words, now is exactly the time where you should be making mistakes. This is where you build and solidify your foundations. Don't know the song because you don't listen to Miku often. Now that you know it's Miku, it hit you. I think the pigtails give it away, you know? This is very Miku-esque. Oh, hell yeah, go listen to some Miku. She has so many different songs. Sushi, you're a fan of Pokemon. I would suggest, to start off, go look up Project Voltage, because that is a collaboration between the Pokemon company and Miku, and they are like actual Pokemon songs. The creators took like pieces from games, like music from games, and like put them into the song. So like there is a song called Champion, and it is based around Cynthia. So there's actual Cynthia music in there. Like, when you're fucking dying. It's like, yeah, this is flashbacks to this fight for me. Yeah. So yeah, Project Voltage. Amane flashed me a supportive smile. Feeling encouraged by his support and understanding, I breathed a sigh of relief. That's when. In the vermilion backlight, I began to sense this strange feeling of discomfort. What's going on? It's like Mr. Amane's smile is warped. Now that I think about it, I felt this same tense sense of discomfort numerous times before.
見てみるかい？
Can't wait to relive your Cynthia trauma to listen to this. It's such a good song though, it's so catchy. You're gonna be like, ooh, trauma, but ooh, so catchy, so good. Do you want to have a look?
Eh?
At what? What? Before I could even ask what he meant, Amani leaned over to me. I was startled by him suddenly getting so close to me, and I just froze. Trauma mixed with vibing hardcore? Hell yeah, hell yeah. But within just a matter of seconds, the true nature behind that strange feeling slowly began to make itself clear. When I looked closely, it was like one of his eyes wasn't moving. Oh, was one of them glass? Also, both of his eyes aren't the same color.
どうだい？
Well, did you figure it out?
私は左目が
I have a
歪んでね
prosthetic left eye.
すみま
Please
せん。
excuse me.
そうだ
I
わ
wasn't
まず
thinking
じろ
and
じろ
just
と
stared at it.
ごめんな
I'm
さ
so
い。
sorry.
いいんだよ。
It's fine.
気づかれ
Most
ない
people
こと
don't
も
even
多いのだ
notice,
け
so I
ど
wanted to see if something was
何
off.
か
いえ、ただ
Not at
疲
all.
れ
I
ていらっ
just
しゃるのかと。
thought that you might be
まさ
tired.
か義眼だなんて
I never would have
近くで見て
imagined
も
you have a
全然
prosthetic eye. Even up close, I can't tell.
そうか。今の
I
言葉
see. The
医師に
engineer
聞
who
かせたら
designed
きっ
this
と
would be
すごく
very
喜
happy to
ぶ
hear
よ。
you say that. Now that he mentioned it, there have been moments where it seemed like his left eye wasn't focused on what he was looking at. And still, it does look like it moves the same as his right eye. That's amazing. I thought prosthetic eyes didn't ever move at all.
すみません。
Sorry,
また
I did it again. It
よ
really
く
is
で
well
きてい
made,
るだ
isn't
ろ
it?
本当に
It really is.
左目は
My left
戦
eye
時中に
was
負
lost
傷した
during
ん
the
だ。
war,
今となっては
It feels
芸
like a
術
part of
品
my
を体
body
の
is a
一
piece
部
of
にし
art
ている
now,
ようで
so I don't
そ
feel
んな
quite
に
so
悪
bad
い気
about
分
it
ではない
anymore.
のだけれどね。
But of course, I do have the
片目
inconvenience
が
of
見え
being
ない
blind
不
in
便
one
はあ
eye,
るし
and I sometimes get
片頭痛
migraines
が起こ
because
る
of
こと
it.
戦時中に
I see. During the
そうで
war,
すか。何もかも
I
が無
guess
事だ
not
ったわけ
everything
では
made
ない
it through
んですね。
unscathed.
というと
Meaning,
あ、その
well,
昨日ちょうど
yesterday
お嬢様に
Aria
高
was
校
telling
校
me
の
about
こと
the
を
air
教え
raid
てもらっ
shelter.
たところだったん
I
です
just kept thinking about how maybe that was the
このお
reason
屋
why the
敷は
residence
壊さ
wasn't
れずに
destroyed.
済んだんだなって思ったばかりだったので。
アリアが防空壕の
Aria was
話を
talking about the air raid shelter.
はい、
Yes,
花壇の
I
隣に
spotted the
入り口が
entrance
見え
next to
て
the flower beds.
なるほど
I see.
うん
Yes. I distinctly remember how
防空
hard
壕を
it was
作
to
るため
find
の
people
人
to
員集め
construct
に
it
も
for us.
戦争は
War
本
is a
当に
truly
恐ろ
frightening
しい
experience.
人
It
を
changes
変えてし
people.
まうんだ
I never want anyone to experience that kind of fear and
恐怖
suffering ever again. Amani scowled and stared off into the distance, as if he were recalling a terrible memory. Even when I closed my eyes, I could still see that striking look of his.
戦争か。
War, huh? I was in elementary school back then. I remember back when people used to shower me with pity for both being born poor and my terrible upbringing. It would make me so angry and wish I was born earlier. I used to think that if I was around with everyone when we all experienced this great loss together, nobody would single me out and pity me for my life circumstances. I was so stupid. I thought it was better to witness hell on earth with everyone than to suffer on my own. But I was also so desperate. I thought about so many things, even when I was just a lonely child. When I really stop and look back at my life, even just breathing is painful. But I somehow managed to survive in spite of that, and now, maybe because I finally have some peace of mind, I can look back at my life with some sense of composure.
それにしてもあの義眼
Hell,
本
a
当に
prosthetic
芸
eye
術
really
品だっ
is like a
た
piece of art.
全部ガラ
I
スで
wonder
で
if
き
the
てるのか
entire
な
thing is made out of glass. His prosthetic was a brighter color than his right eye. It has a glow similar to Miss Aria's.
あれよく考
Wait.
えたらどうして
Now
義
that I
眼な
think
のに
about
右
it,
目と一緒に
why
しな
not
かったんだ
just
ろう
make the prosthetic eye the
もと
same
もと左
color
右
as
の
his
目で色
natural
が違
eye?
ったのかな
Maybe his left eye was always a different color, and he just replicated that?
となるとお嬢様の瞳の色は天音さんからの遺伝それともお母様のでもだとしたら
Still, does that mean she inherited her eye color from Miss Romane? Or it could be her mother's, which would mean
やめよ
I should stop. I hated when people asked about my parents or my upbringing more than anyone. Even though I'm just sitting here thinking about how I felt back then, I found myself agonizing over it so much that it filled me with shame and made me very uncomfortable. With them being former nobility, there has to be troubles and hardships they face that I can't even imagine. Yet here I am, getting like this over their eye colors. I'm doing the exact same things the people I hated used to do to me. A deep, heavy sigh escaped from my mouth. But still, the part of me that lurks deep inside my heart that wants to know everything I can about Aria will never go away.
ほんとつくづ
It
く嫌になる
really makes me sick. But at the same time, I don't want to just make assumptions about her. I wonder at what point does the desire to want to get to know someone go from healthy and normal to deplorable? I picked up the perfume Aria gave me as if I was drawn to it. The moment that scent filled my nose, I was transported back to the time we spent together yesterday. I just want to know more. More.
なにどう
What's
して謝る
wrong?
の
Why are you apologizing?
あら
Oh
私
dear.
はこっち
I'm
よ
over here, Ichiko.
顔を見て話
Look
して
me in the eyes when you
一応
talk to me. My entire body was throbbing, all the way down to my fingertips. With our noses brushing against each other like that, what if our lips also? What am I doing?
何
Think about something
なん
so
でまた
lewd
いや
like
らし
that.
いこともうやめ
Jeez,
やめ
enough already.
やめないと
I need to get some sleep. I feel like I'm going out of my mind because of everything that happened this week.
寝る前に油絵の
And
本
here I thought I'd read that painting book a bit before bed.
いや今日はもういいや
Enough. I've had enough for today. I'm going to get some sleep. I placed the back of my hand against my burning hot cheek. The persistent sound of my throbbing heart gradually began to calm down. I wonder if Miss Aria's already asleep. I want to see her face again. I hope tomorrow gets here fast.
残念 今日はうまく
Too
いかな
bad.
かったのね。
It seems like things didn't go so well today.
アリア様。
Lady
皆様も
Aria,
う揃
all
わ
the
れまし
guests
た。
have arrived.
お父様は
Where's my father?
下で新生児
He
の
is
母
over
親
there,
と話
speaking
を。
with the newborn's mother. What the hell
So-
is going on? I see.
この絵、あの
Did the
女中が
housemaid make that?
宗介、
Sosuke.
昨日何か勘違い
Perhaps
させ
there
た
was a
かしら。
misunderstanding yesterday.
だったらはっきり言って
Therefore,
お
I'm
くわ
going to make this crystal clear.
二度とお前から私に
Don't
話しか
start
け
a
ない。
conversation with me ever again.
前にもそう言ったはずよ。
This is not the first time I have said this to you.
申し訳ありません。
I am
Aria-sama.
terribly sorry, Lady Aria. That's the gardener. Did they ever say his age? He seems pretty young. Excuse me. Even though I was able to fall asleep after all that, I still woke up earlier than normal. It's been a while since I woke up at 5. From the moment I woke up, my heart was still pounding just like it was before I went to sleep. It made me wonder how I was even able to sleep like that. I feel like I won't be able to do my job right at this rate. There's no need for me to get all flustered. I can see Miss Aria every day after all. When I see her, I should just enjoy it to the fullest.
ダメだ。もう
No,
考えちゃ
no.
ダメ。
I have to stop thinking about this.
ちゃんと落ち着こう。
I need to calm
深呼吸
down.
をして。
Just take a deep breath. I'm going to work on her today. I need to make sure I get my cleaning done as quickly and efficiently as I can.
よし。
Right.
今のうち
Time
に
to clean the
この
first
掃除
floor.
を。 今の音、厨
Did
房から
that come from the kitchen?
薄いかな。
Is that Sui?
あれ、いち
Oh,
こだ。
hey, it's you,
Oh my
Ichiko. Good morning.
薄い。おは
Good
よう。
morning, Sui.
ちょっとだ
It's
け
been a
久しぶ
little
り
while,
だ
hasn't
よね。
it?
ね、元気に
Right?
してた
How have you been? Welcome back, you. Welcome back. Where you trying to go? I'm moving stuff for you, okay? I'm trying. Oh, you come here. Excuse me. Hey. Why do you look so angry? I'm petting you. Yes, I have a glove on, but I'm petting you. No sitting on the keyboard, okay? Here, I'll take the glove off so I can pet you, okay? Right, how have you been? It's been many days since I last saw Sui. Over the past few days, she has been making food at their shop and bringing it over to the house. So while I certainly felt her presence here and there, we never ran into each other during those days. So some time ended up passing by without us crossing paths. I'm so sorry. Again, the usual. It's dying.
もしかして パーティーの日が
I
最
think I
後？
last saw you when the parties were wrapping up.
そうかも。
Could
あれっ
be.
て
That was
一週間くら
about a
い前だっ
week
け？
ago, wasn't it?
どうして
What have you
た？
been up to?
アリア
Things
さん
going
と
well
は
with
うま
Aria?
くいってる？
あ
Yeah,
Oh,
more or
so-
less. It has only been a week. It feels like a month has passed. So much has happened since that night. I want to tell her all about it, but I just can't. I wanted to tell her about me trying to run away, about that room, about Miss Aria, everything. Before I realized it, I was bogged down with a lot of secrets.
それなりに？
More or less?
So,
That leaves a lot to the
Hagiega
imagination. You okay, Ichiko?
あ、いや、それはさ、
Well, you
変
know,
わらないよって意
it
味。
just means that nothing has
変わらずよ
changed.
くしてもら
They're
ってる。
still treating me well, as always.
スイは一週間どうしてた？
How has your week been,
最近
Sui?
ここでは
You
調理
have
して
been
なか
doing
っ
the
たよ
cooking
ね。
here recently, right?
気づいてた？
Yep,
そう
you
なんだよね。
noticed. We're actually in the
実は
process of opening up a new
新しい店を
shop,
出す
so
予定なん
things
だ
have
けど、
been crazy
それ
busy
がもう
lately.
めちゃくちゃ忙しくて、私もあっち
I've
行
been
ったり
constantly on
こ
the
っち行
move,
ったり
running
って
around all over the
ずっと
place.
動き回ってるんだ。
そうだったんだ。大
Oh, I
変そう。
see.
体
Sounds
は
rough.
平気？
Are you holding up okay?
あまねさんには話してる？
Have you talked to Miss
休みが
Romani
いるな
about
ら
it?
私から何か
If
伝
you
えよ
need
う
a
か。
break, I'm more than happy to help out. You're so fired up.
すごい勢い。
What did you say in the beginning?
最初なん
もう、私は
Jeez,
真
I
剣
was
に聞い
giving
て
you
る
my
の
full
に。
attention.
分かってる
I
って。
know, I know.
ありがとう。
Thanks. But honestly, I'm
私
fine.
は大丈夫
Both
だ
my
から。
health and work are
体
all
も仕
good.
事むしろここ
To
に
be
来るの
honest,
は
coming
息
here is
抜
like
き
a
なん
breath
だ
of
よ
fresh
ね。
air.
お
I
屋
don't have
敷
to
に
listen
い
to
る
anyone
間は
complain
誰
when I'm
にも
here at the
文句言われない
residence.
し。こっそり庭を
I
覗い
can
て
even
み
do
たり
stuff
と
like
か。
sneak a peek into the garden. That's just between you and me, by the way.
うん。
Of course.
でも
But I
私も
totally
景
get
色
it.
を眺めて
I
ぼーっ
often
と
find
しちゃう
myself
から
spacing
よ
out
くわ
and
かる。
staring at the scenery
庭
around
と
here.
か噴水とか
Doesn't
その
it
辺り
feel
にい
like
ると
you're in a
外
foreign
国に来た
country
気分にな
whenever
る
you
よね。
walk around the garden or fountain? Totally. It feels like I got transported somewhere really far away. Just being here makes me happy. Oh, also, sometimes I look around the house to try and find your room.
そうなの？
Really?
ど
Where do
こ
you
だと
think it
思って
is?
る？
Up the stairs on the left side. When you look from outside, it's the window on the same side as the kitchen.
残念。
Too
違い
bad,
ます。
that's incorrect. No way! Okay then, where is it?
なんて言えばいいんだろう。その真逆？だいたい噴水
How
から
should I
見上げたところ
describe
っ
it?
て言えばいいの
It's
か
the
な。
exact opposite of what you said. I guess you could say that it's the area of the house you'd see if you were looking up from the fountain. It feels like it's been quite a while, but it's only been a week since we've seen each other. And here we are talking like we are making up for lost time. I really do enjoy talking with Sui. I can feel my shoulders relax and I just feel totally at ease. Oh, geez, I need to get a move on. Before I go, I had a feeling that I would bump into you today. Iris came back, she's all like, I'm getting something. Silly kitten. So I made a special bento just for you, Ichiko.
ま
Oh,
かないとは
you
別に
mean
ってこ
it's
と？
different from everyone else's? Yep, I thought you might be a little peckish. Besides, making bentos is actually pretty fun. Oh, it's so cute.
人参
Carrots
が
are shaped
桜
like
の
cherry
形。
blossoms. No need to worry, I left out the onions.
ありがとう。
Thank you. No worries. I always hope I'll get to see you every day I come here, so I'm glad that happened today. Yeah, me too.
私も。
You're making me blush. See you later. Let's have a great day.
今日も一日
Yeah. Oh, good luck with the new
お
shop.
めでとうありがとう
Thanks. I'm so happy that she not only wants to see me every day, but she went out of her way to tell me that. She even made me my very own bento, too.
小腹が空いたらって
I
言っ
thought
て
I'd
た
eat
けど
this later when I get
せっかく
hungry,
だから
but since
先
I'm
にこっ
already
ちを食
here,
べちゃお
I
っ
might as
と
well just have it now. This is so good!
うんあ
I
こ
think
れ
this
桜でんぶ
is
じゃない
sakura
焼き鮭
denbu.
だ
There's grilled salmon too. I have no idea what sakura denbu is. No idea. Maybe it was because I had a nice casual conversation with Sui, but I felt quite refreshed. I have a full stomach now, and I can feel the motivation coming too.
時間も結構余裕があ
There's
る
plenty
し
of time,
あま
so
ね
I
さん
think
が
I'll
降り
just
てくる
focus
ま
on
で
cleaning
集中して
downstairs
掃
until
除しよ
Mr. Amane comes down. There's a little painting on the shelf with the beautiful ocean landscape. It looks pretty old, but it still has a faint oil paint smell. It's really not a bad smell at all. I think I might actually like it. It's strangely addictive. Stop, don't sniff paint. Come on. He just leaves money sitting on the desk. I'm glad he trusts me, but if it ever did disappear, there would definitely be a problem. I'm sure Mr. Mane would never suspect me of something without good reason, but still. I wish he would just put it away somewhere. Even though I see it every day, I never get tired of looking at the stained glass in the drawing room. It looks a little different depending on the weather. Huh? Is the floor wet? Is the roof leaking? No, it can't be. What's going on? First things first, I need to dry it off. It's pretty dusty. I think I'll wipe things down with a wet cloth instead of sweeping.
これ
Whose shoes are
誰の
these? A pair of dirty shoes were hidden behind the open door. Gardner wasn't wearing anything like this, so they can't be his. Does that mean they're Mr. Amane's? Maybe he wears these when he's out in the garden or something.
濡れちゃうと困るから廊
I'm
下
sure
の
he
方
wouldn't
に
want
受け
them
てお
getting
こう
wet, so I'll put them in the hallway instead. I could smell Miss Aria's scent just now. Wait, that's me. I put some on before bed last night. Hmm. I wonder how many rooms use the fireplace once it gets cold outside. That sounds like a huge hassle to clean, so I'm a little worried. I don't think there's even a fireplace in the dining room. Might as well wash out the bento box while I'm at it. What's this? Looks like a piece of paper is stuck underneath.
食べ過ぎ注意
Don't eat too
Sui.
much, Sui.
って
She should know that's
そんなの
impossible.
無理だよ
It's so good I can't
美味
help
しす
it.
ぎるもん
I'm sure she knows that
スイ
though.
わかっ
Lots of stuff crammed into the space behind the shelves. I don't have time to lug all this over to storage, but I hope I can properly organize this at some point. Why is there a breeze? The window is closed, but there's definitely cool air coming from... It can't be a ghost. This is a little eerie. It's the wet floor too, and then sometimes I catch a whiff of incense too. The vibe in here doesn't feel right, especially considering it's supposed to be a room for guests to
で
enjoy.
も誰もそん
But
な
I haven't
話
heard
してない
anything about this
し
from anyone.
もし
Maybe
か
it's
して
me who's being possessed by
私だけ
something.
まさか
Nah, there's no
私
way.
何バカなことを
There I go, imagining stupid things again.
で
I'm
も
okay, but
とりあえず
I think
塩
I'll
だけ
sprinkle
は
some
撒いて
salt
おこ
around
う
just in case. I feel like there's another secret room, and the passage might be there. I don't know. This isn't draining very well. I guess I need to clean out the drains too. Do another rotation. That sound came from the entranceway. I peered into the entryway just in time to see the security guard's arm tossing a newspaper inside. It's the morning paper. Whoa. Front page article says that a temple in Kyoto caught fire, and I suspect it was arson. From now on, I'll do some light vacuuming and give the table a quick wipe down.
虫
The bug! No, I just dropped my hairpin. I'm such an idiot. How does your hairpin keep falling out? Like, get a better hairpin, lady. Just ate. I fell not that long ago. I'm suddenly feeling hungry again. Wish I had a beautiful, delicate body like Miss Aria's, but with my stomach like this, there's no way that'd ever happen. Save. Alright, I think we've seen enough.
そろそろ天音さんが降りてくる時間かな
I think Mr. Amane should be coming downstairs soon. I looked up at the staircase as I cleaned the hall near the entranceway. It reminds me, I've never seen those shoes that were in the sunroom before. I wonder where those have been all this time. I can hear stuff upstairs. I guess he'll be coming down any moment now. Things got pretty dirty, so I'll ask him if he wants me to do a deep cleaning. With that in mind, I kept my head up, and that's when I saw. My eyes widened as someone I never expected to see came walking down the stairs. He's not wearing shoes. I guess that means those shoes in the sunroom belong to... The gardener flashes me a dumbfounded glance, then walks right past me without uttering a single word. What in the world was he doing up there? No, he couldn't have done something to Miss Aria.
Ichiko-kun?
Ichiko.
天音さん
Mr. Amane,
あの人が
he just
上から
came
降り
from
て
the
きて
second floor.
あの人
He.
ああ、
Ah,
岩下
that was the gardener, Sasuke.
宗介君は
I asked him to
私が
come to my
呼んだ。
office.
Amane-san
Oh, you
ga-
did?
そう。
Yes,
こ
I
れから
asked him to
庭を
make the
もっと
garden look
華や
even
か
more
にしたくて
splendid.
ね。
I had a great idea,
idea
so I
が
called him
思い
up
浮
to
かんだ
make sure
から。
I told him before I
忘れない。
forgot.
こんな朝早くに
Even though it's
ですか
so early in the morning?
思い立ったら即行動
I
が
always take immediate
私の
action
戦
when I
場
have
で
an
ね。
idea in mind.
なるほど
Oh, I see. Sheesh, I certainly didn't expect that. I wonder what time he asked him to come to his office. I guess Miss Aria gets her free-spirited personality from her father.
さて、もう朝食の準備は
Excuse
で
me.
きているかな？
Now then, did you finish getting breakfast ready?
はいすぐにお持ち
Yes,
し
I'll
ます
bring it over right away.
頼むよ。
I
食
appreciate
事を
it.
したら
I need
す
to
ぐに
head
こ
out
こ
as
を
soon
出
as I'm
て
finished eating.
午後
I will
3
be
時
coming
には
back
お
with a
客様
guest
と
at
戻
3
るよ。
o'clock.
アリアには
Could you
2時
make
まで
sure
のおも
Aria
て
has
なしの
everything
準備を
prepared
さ
for
せ
our
ておい
guests
てく
by
れ。
2?
かしこまりました
I will do that. In that case, I wonder if she will have enough time to get everything ready if I get her up at noon. Okay, just a little bit more, then I'll be able to see her. Using that as motivation, I worked hard throughout the rest of the morning, but... As soon as I laid eyes on her, all of the anticipation and excitement I built up all morning was completely overshadowed by worry. Her face is even more pale than normal. I wonder if she's not feeling well. Aria almost never asked me to style her hair. She sat there motionless, looking down at the floor while I ran a comb through her hair. I feel bad asking her over and over again, but...
お嬢様、
Miss
本
Aria,
当に
are you sure
平
you're
気です
okay?
か？
You look
やっぱり
especially pale,
顔
and
色
I'm
がい
just
つもとは違
worried
って
about
ね。
you.
そう
You think so?
いちこがそこま
If
で
you're
言うなら
that certain, then maybe something is
本当は
wrong.
体調はいつも通りなのだけれどなんだ
I
か
feel completely
左
fine,
腕にうまく力
except
が
for the
入ら
fact
な
that I'm having trouble using my left arm.
左腕？
Your left
少
arm.
し触ってもいいですか？
Can I touch it?
ええ
Go ahead.
ここ押しますね。
I'm going to press down here.
痛みますか？
Does it hurt?
いいえ
No. If she's having trouble moving it, maybe she slept on it funny? No, that doesn't seem right. I pressed down on different spots from her shoulder all the way down to her hand, trying to figure out what was going on. I then started feeling around her right arm to see if anything felt different. That's when I noticed that the front of her left shoulder felt strangely bony by comparison. Wait, maybe
脱
she...
臼してる？
Did you dislocate it?
脱臼
Dislocate?
だとしたら大変。お医
If
者
you
さんを
did,
呼ばないと。
that's quite serious. We should call a doctor. She must be in a lot of pain. Not to mention how pale she is. I hope she hasn't been suffering in silence.
まずは天音さんに連絡
Maybe I
を。
should call Mr. Amane first.
脱臼確かに
You're right.
そうみたい
It does seem dislocated.
でも
This one
これ
isn't
くら
a
いなら
big
平
deal,
気よ
though.
そんな我慢しないでくだ
Please
さ
don't
い。
brush this
お
off.
嬢様は
You
う
should
ち
go
のベッ
back to
ドに。
bed. Did she just put her arm back in? Oh, why?
ほらこれ
There,
で元
all
通り
better.
嘘。
Oh,
ダメ
wait.
ですよ。
You
自分
can't
で無
force
理やりなん
yourself to...
大丈夫よ
It's
見て
fine.
ちゃん
See,
と
I
動
can
くで
move
しょ
it like normal now, right?
お嬢
And
様。
Miss Aria,
そん
if
な
you
に
move it
腕を
around too
動か
much,
して
you're
また
just
抜け
going
た
to
らどうする
dislocate
ん
it
ですか？
again.
そうなったらまた元に戻せばいいじゃ
I
ん
do. I'll just pop it back into place.
ダメですよ。脱臼は癖
You
になるん
can't
ですから。
do that. If you keep doing this, it'll become a nasty habit. Was a kid in my class who used to do that.
天音さんだって休
I'm
ませろ
certain
って
that
言
Mr.
うはず
Amani
で
would
す。
tell you to
と
rest.
にかく連
Either
絡を
way,
して
I'll get
先
a
生
doctor
に
over
見て
here
も
to
らい
see
ましょう。
you.
今日の来客もお断りしないと。
We'll just have to tell your guests that you can't see them.
いちこ
Ichiko,
心配してく
thank
れ
you
て
for
あり
worrying
がと
about me.
だ
There's
けれ
no
ど
need to cancel on our
断る
guests,
必
though.
要はないわ
It doesn't hurt at
痛み
all,
もないし
and I'm fine to
お
tend
客
to our
様の前にも
guest.
出られる
そんな無茶
You're
ですよ。
overdoing it.
いいえ無茶なんかじゃないわ
I'm not overdoing
だって
anything.
ほら
Here, look.
いちこのこともこうし
I
て
can
ギュッ
hug you
て
super tight,
抱きし
Ichiko.
められる
Just like this. No way. What's going on? Why is she suddenly...
お嬢様。
Aria?
うんいちこから
You
私の
smell
匂いが
just
する
like me, Ichiko. You're using the perfume I made, aren't you?
そんなこと言って。
Just trying to get out of
ごま
this
かさないでくださ
talking
い。
to me like that.
お医者
You
さん
hate
が嫌なん
doctors
で
or
すか？
something?
私、
Really, I'm
本当
worried
に
about
心
you,
配
you
してる
know?
んですよ。
ええ知ってるわだ
Yes,
から
I
安心
know.
させたいの
That's why I want to put your
腕
worries
が
at
痛むの
ease.
ならこんな風には
I
で
would
きない
never do this if my arm was
わ
in
かるでし
pain.
ょ
Understand? So, you're trying to tell me that you don't want to mess up your plans, or... It's no use. When she looks up at me, sitting down like that, my brain just stops functioning and I can't think straight.
はい。
Yes?
邪魔するよ。
I'm coming in.
お帰りなさい、お
Welcome
父様。
home, father.
ただいま、アリア。
Thank you, Aria. Is everything
Mo
ready
junbi
for
wa
our
sundeiru.
guest?
お客様が予定
Our
より
guest showed
早
up
く
at the
事務
office
所の方に
earlier
い
than
ら
we
してね。
planned. I have already brought him
も
to
う
the
応
drawing
接室。
room.
ええ、すぐ
Okay,
に降りら
I
れる
will
の。
come down in just a moment.
お嬢様。
Miss Aria,
ん何か問
is
題で
something the
も
matter?
いいえ、何も。
No, nothing at all.
何もって。
Nothing?
いちこ、今日はま
You
だ
haven't done
絵
any
に手をつ
painting
けてい
yet
ない
today,
でしょ。
have you, Ichiko?
夕食
Why
まで
don't
し
you
ばらく
focus
集
on
中
that
す
for
る
a
といい
while
わ。
until dinner time?
ああ、何
Oh,
かあれば
yes, I'll have
明るい
Akari
に
take
頼
care of the rest.
む。お客
You
様
don't
が
need
帰っ
to
たかど
worry
うかも
about
気にする必要はないよ。
You don't need to worry about it if our guest has already left or not.
それじゃ、
Shall
行こ
we
うか。
head down,
Aria.
Aria?
また夜にね。
See you tonight, Ichiko.
お嬢様。
Miss Aria. I'm really worried about her. Maybe she just doesn't want her father to worry about her, but I just get the feeling that she's being coaxed into this. Even though it's just pure speculation, once I got myself riled up about it, I had a really hard time coming back down from it. I got dizzy thinking about how she touched my cheek as she held me, and how soft her hair felt as I traced my finger through it.
私って。
Could it
も
be
しか
that
して
I'm
も
just
のすごく単
incredibly
純。
naive? Not to mention, there's no way that Miss Aria doesn't know.
はあ、これじゃ
I'm
女中
pretty
失
sure
格
this
だ。
disqualifies me from being a
お嬢様の
housemaid.
ためにも
I
ちゃん
really
と
need
し
to
ない
get my
と。
act together for her sake.
いい雰囲気だ。二人がうまくやれているようでほっとしたよ。
That was really nice. I'm relieved to see you two getting along so well.
ええ、ま
Yes,
るで姉妹み
it's
たいで
almost
しょ。
like we're sisters, isn't it? Maybe.
それはどうかな。
You two don't look
姉
enough
妹にして
alike to
は
be
いさ
sisters,
さかい。
though.
そうかしら。
You think so?
確かに。
I
身
guess we
長
do
差があ
have
るけ
quite
ど
a。height difference.
まあ、
Well, as long as you
アリア
adore
が
her,
可愛が
then
って
there's
いる
no
のな
better
ら、
outcome
そ
than
れで
that.
彼女も君を
It
とて
seems
も
like she
大
really
事に思
cares
っ
for
ている
you,
ようだし、
so I think it's about
この
time you
様子な
talk
ら
to her
そ
about
ろ
it.
そろ話し、今でも助けられて
She's
はいる
already a
けれ
big
ど、
help, but if she
任
could
せら
do
れるな
some
ら
other
他
tasks
の
too,
まだ早いわ。
it's too soon.
おや、そう
Oh,
かい
you think so?
ええ、
I do.
い
I'll
つか
decide
いつ
when
か
it's
は
best to tell her.
私。
わかったよ。
Very well.
アリアがそう言
In
うな
that
ら、
case, I'll wait for
まだ
you
ま
to
だ。
do it. Yeah, some secret is going on. Don't know what it is.
アリアさん。
Miss Aria.
さて、
Well
それ
then,
じゃ
shall
入
we
ろうか。
go in?
ええ、
Sure.
でも、
But just
今日は
remember,
少し
I'm a
疲れ
little
ているの。
tired today.
だから早く終
I'd
わら
like
せ
to
るよ。
wrap things up quickly if that's alright with
構わ
you.
ない。
ああ、もちろん
Oh,
だよ。
yes, of course.
すべては
We will do
ア
everything
リア
as you
のお気に召す
please.
ままに。
The weather has really felt appropriate for the summer season ever since the rainy season ended. The sounds of cicadas, whose existence totally escaped my mind, could be heard loud and clear. It's a reminder that, while this house may certainly feel otherworldly, we are, in fact, in Japan. For whatever reason, it usually feels pretty cool inside the house, but today it feels pretty hot. Looking at the newspaper Mane left behind, I noticed that it said there'd be multiple days this week where the temperature will climb above 30 degrees. Ew. Miss Aria doesn't seem fazed by the heat, maybe because her normal body temperature is a bit low. I've been checking on her shoulder every day since then, but I think she started to get annoyed with me doing it after a few days. So now today she is in a sour, sulky mood. I think it's only natural to be worried about after witnessing that. But in actuality, it doesn't seem like she was all that upset about it. She was encouraging me to go paint, so she came with me to the guest room and was now spending time with me in there reading a book. In the beginning, I wasn't sure if I could paint well with oils, but now I'm getting the hang of it a little bit at a time. I decided to cover all of the paintings I wasn't happy with white and then start over once the paint dried. At that point, everything I had sketched out underneath was barely visible, but that ended up really working in my favor. My brush moves around so swiftly and freely. Maybe the sketch was too detailed. I'm starting to feel like it was holding me back. It's really fun when you can paint with the exact touch you want. I think that was in Guide to Painting Textures. That was on the last page I read before going to bed. But now, I think I sort of understand what it was trying to say. Besides, I have a dahlia right here and right in front of me. When painting for the first time, it really is best to look at the real thing while you do it.
また写生帳にスケッチするの？
Do you still draw in your sketchbook?
はい。カン
I
バスを
do.
持ってく
It's
るのは
pretty
大
tough to
変な
carry
の
a
で。
canvas around.
だったら花を持っていけ
Wouldn't
ばい
it
い
be
じゃん。
better to bring the flowers to you then?
綺
Well,
麗な花を切
I'd
ってし
feel
まう
bad
ので
cutting
す
such
が
beautiful flowers.
あら、私がバラをあげた時も
Oh,
そんな風に思って
did
い
you
た
feel
の？
that way when I gave you those roses?
それとは話が違うじゃ
That's
ないで
not
すか。
what we're talking about here.
そうなの？
It isn't?
そうです。
No, it isn't.
まあいいわ。
Whatever. If you
抵
can't
抗が
cut
ある
them,
のなら
then I'll just have
私
to
が代
do
わ
it
りに
for
してあげ
you.
る。
あ、
Hang on!
放っておいたって
If
こ
you
の子
just
たち
leave
は
them
そろ
be,
そろ切り
they
捨て
will
られる
eventually
わ。
be clipped and
それ
discarded.
なら
Knowing
一
that,
輪でも部屋に
don't you
飾っ
think
た
it
方
would
がい
be
いと
better
思
to
わな
just
い？
display them in the room?
切り捨
You
てら
just
れる。
discard them.
そうな
I
んです
didn't
か。
know that.
ダリアはね、一度開花して終わる花じゃないの。
Dahlias aren't flowers that just bloom once and then they're done.
名前は忘れて
What
しま
are
った
they
けれど、
called? I can't remember the name.
咲いた花をわざと切り取るの。そうすると、脇芽
You
から
deliberately
また
cut the
別の
flower
花が
off once it has bloomed. Another flower can then bloom from the side, but after that,
そうやって半年近く次々に開
that's
花
what
して
make dahlias
庭を
special.
華やかにしてく
They
れ
can
る。
bloom one after another and really add to
Soledad.
the splendor of the garden.
こんな立派な花が何度も咲くんですか。
Can really bloom multiple times? What an
綺麗
incredible
なだけじゃ
flower!
なくて、
Not
かっ
just
こいい花
beautiful,
なんで
but
すね。
they're actually really cool too.
かっこいい。
Well, yes, I
確かに
suppose
そ
they
うかも
are,
しれない。
aren't they?
私、花の手入れ
I
の
don't
方
know
法
the
な
first
ん
thing
か
about
全
taking
く知
care
ら
of
なくて、
flowers. Are
他
there
に
any
も
other
そういう
ones
花っ
like
てあ
them?
るんでしょうか。
ええ、少なくは
Yes,
ないみたい。
and it's not just a few
Then-
either.
その
But the
話を
only
ちゃん
ones
と
I
聞いた
know
のは
about for sure are dahlias.
母の好きな
They
花
were
だ
my
った
mother's favorite flower,
ここに越してき
She planted
てす
them
ぐに
as
植
soon
え
as
て
we
もらった
moved
お気
here
に入り。
and took really good care of them.
それで、お母様に教
You
えてもらっ
must
た
have
んです
learned all
ね。
about them from your mother, right?
ええ、
I did.
びっくりし
That
た。
scared me.
なんでいつ
Why
も
is he always
これ
here?
切り戻しの分
I just clipped this if you need it.
おう、
Oh, thank
ありがと
you
う
very
ござい
much.
ます。
Was he lurking nearby, listening to our conversation? He brusquely handed me a single dahlia, then left the area without saying another word to either of us. What in the world is with this guy? He can be both terrifying and kind. It's like you never know which side you'll get. Miss Aria said she doesn't know anything about him besides his name, so I guess Mr. Amane must have some kind of connection with him. It does seem like he cares about Miss Aria, though.
なに？
What's
もう
going
完成
on?
したの？
Are you finished already?
いえ、全
No,
然。
not at all.
そう。つまらない
see.
わね。
This is pretty boring. What
すみ
did
ま
she
せん。
expect? I'm sorry. She's holding quite a large book. Looks like it's about woodblock prints.
お嬢様無理しないでくださいね。体のこともありますし、
Miss Aria,
部屋で
you
ゆっ
don't
く
have
り
to
して
push
いても。
yourself. You should prioritize your health, so you should just rest in your room.
またその話？
Once again, even after you already spoke to my father about it. Ugh. She's right. Amani made it crystal clear to me that even when Aria saw a doctor, they never saw any improvement in her health or overall physical condition.
無理なんかしてない。
I'm not pushing
私
myself.
はここにいた
I
いの。
want to be here.
カンバス
I
の
like
部屋
feeling
に
your warmth next to me while you
いつも
focus on
そ
the
ばで感じるの
canvas.
が好き。それに油絵の匂いも好きよ。いい匂いで
I
はない
also
の
like
に
the smell of oil
なぜだ
paintings.
か妙に
It's not
惹かれて
even
し
a
まう。
nice smell, but for whatever reason, I'm strangely drawn to it.
それ
I totally
私も
understand
わか
what
り
you
ます
mean.
な
Why
んで
that
でしょう
is.
ね。
I mean, it's not
嫌な
exactly
匂
a
いといえ
bad
ばそう
smell,
な
you
の
know?
に。
いちこも
You too, Ichiko?
どうしてかし
It's
ら。
so strange, isn't
不
it?
思議よね。
Aria returned to her book with a relaxed smile on her face. It looks like she really isn't pushing herself too much. I don't want to burden her by worrying too much. I need to be careful not to be too pushy. I turned back to face my canvas, and something dawned on me. At some point, the silence we were sharing suddenly became rather comfortable. I was not alone, because the room was filled with Arya's presence. All of the tension and heart-pounding worry I had felt just melted away. I wish I could stay like this forever. The cicadas were chirping outside, the shadows of the swaying lace curtains were cast on the floor, and a gentle breeze softly swept against my hand as I held my paintbrush. It was such a gentle summer day. I felt so at peace from sunrise to sundown. Or at least I did until I finally started to drift off to sleep. It's so hot. Ugh. Woke up because it was so hot and humid in my room. That's when I noticed that my forehead was drenched with sweat.
ベッタ
I'm
ベ
so
タ気持
sticky.
ち悪い。
Gross. I wonder what time it is. Maybe after 1 o'clock? I guess I should go wash my face. I'll grab a wet towel to cool down my neck, too. With my plan set, I got out of bed and rubbed my very sleepy eyes. Why is it bright in here? I turned to look at the window, and the brilliant moonlight was shining brightly against the window. I wonder if it's a full moon tonight. I slowly walked over to the window as if the moonlight was calling out to me. However, I stuck my head out the window and in that moment noticed that the moon was nowhere to be seen.
出てるのは庭の方？
I guess it's out over the garden?
見えるのかな？
Maybe it's visible from Miss Aria's room. There's absolutely no breeze tonight. Guess that's why it's so hot. Is that? There was a soft light emanating near the fountain, and I could make out someone moving around. Who's that? What are they doing over there? I could barely think straight since I had just woken up. Still, I kept my eyes on them the best I could, and slowly but surely, their vague outline began to take shape.
あれ、お
That
嬢様？
Miss Aria? From what I could see, that was definitely Aria. She slightly lifted up her dress with both hands and began walking straight towards the fountain. She's barefoot. Why? What could she be doing at a time like this? As I looked down towards her, dumbfounded by what I was witnessing. She stepped into the water without even the slightest bit of hesitation. Then she suddenly turned around and looked up at the heavens. It's almost like she was bathing there, as she basked in the moonlight. What's going on? Am I dreaming? It was such an unbelievable sight, so it's only natural to be captivated by it. A sketchbook. I snatched it from the top of my dresser and feverishly began drawing the spectacle that was playing out before my eyes. It's so strangely beautiful. Maybe it's beautiful because it's strange. What is she doing? Why is she doing this? My mind was absolutely full of questions, but getting this drawing finished was more important than any of that right now. I mean, it was just so beautiful. It'd be such a waste to only have this scene available in my memories. Finished. This really isn't a dream. This is really playing out before my eyes. But even still, what in the world is she doing? Miss Aria. It happened the moment I turned my gaze back towards the fountain. Aria climbed out of the water and fell to her knees, looking completely exhausted. I ran out of my room as fast as I could. Miss Aria! I called out to her as I got closer to the fountain. But she didn't budge. Would she have lost consciousness? Oh no. Miss Aria. Miss Aria! Chico? Miss Aria. I jumped into the water and lifted up Aria, who was still sitting on her knees. Thin legs could barely hold her up. Her cold, wet dress was clinging heavily to her skin. I thought my heart was going to explode. Why? Why are you doing this? Doing what? I could say the same thing. What are you doing this late at night? I'm the one who's asking you that. I came to rescue you, Miss Aria. It looked like you collapsed, and I was afraid that you might drown. You're making a big deal out of it. It's not like someone could drown in such shallow water. I was supposed to know that. Anyway, your knee. Knew it. You must have scraped it pretty good. Why did you kneel down like that? Did your leg get caught on something? No, I just couldn't move anymore, that's all. I couldn't sleep, so I went for a walk. And that's when I saw the fountain. It felt so nice to take a dip. Come on, if you can't sleep, you can call for me at any time. Lady Aria, are you alright? Hey, you! Where have you been all this time? Taking a nice leisurely smoke break? Who the hell do you think you are? Doesn't matter. You got over here way too late. Why are you even here? Can you really protect Miss Aria like this? Hey, now's not the time for laughing. I'm being serious here. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. Hey, I'm fine. So you can go back to your post now. Wait a second. I'm not done here. It's fine. Go. Thank you. Lady Aria. Understood, ma'am. Well then, if you'll excuse me. Jeez. What can you do? It's not like you can watch over the entire residence 24 hours a day. But I understand where you're coming from, Ichiko. Sorry for making you worry. We're already asleep, so I didn't want to wake you up. Well, okay, but from now on, please don't hesitate to wake me up. It's not like I would be able to sleep if I was worrying about if something might happen to you while I'm sleeping. You got a point. Ichiko. Hey, maybe you'll find some excitement in being unable to sleep because your heart won't stop pounding.
お嬢様
Miss Aria.
冗談よ。
I'm just kidding.
怒らない
Don't
で
get mad.
別に
I'm not
怒って
mad
は
or
いませんけ
anything.
ど
嘘。今の
That was a
冗談
joke. I really am
怒
just
っている
kidding.
イチコも魅
You're
力的だ
just
から
lovely when you're
絶
mad,
対そのまま
Ichiko.
で構わないわ。
I wouldn't mind if you were like that all the time.
構わないって
What do you
ず
mean
っ
you
と
wouldn't
怒ってるなん
mind?
て無理
I
ですよ
can't stay mad
そ
all
も
the
そも
time.
怒ってもないですし
Besides, I'm not even angry in the first place.
ああもう
Jeez.
そ
Yep,
うですよ
that's right.
怒って
I'm
ます
so mad. You just love messing with me so much you can't help
いえ
yourself.
ええ、そうよね。
Yes, that's
本
right.
当に悪い
It's
癖だ
such a
わ。
terrible habit.
反省しなく
I
っちゃ。
must reflect on my actions. She's serious about reflecting? I don't believe her, not even a tiny bit.
イチコ、拗ね
Ichiko,
ていないでこっ
don't
ちを
look
見
at me
て。
with that pouty face.
前髪がおかしなとこ
Your
ろに張り
bangs
付
are
い
all
てる
messed
よ。
up.
そんなのどうだってい
I
いです
don't even care about that right now.
ダメよ。
No,
私が
no.
直してあげる。
Here, I'll fix them for you.
まさか飛び込んでくるなんて思わなかっ
I
た。
didn't think you'd actually jump in, you know? She flashed a smile as she looked at me.
イチコがいる夏は
Summer is so much fun with you around. That's so not fair. Seeing her looking so happy like that, I could just... The moon that was shining its brilliant light only on her just a moment ago was now illuminating both of us. However, before I could truly appreciate the moment, the smile vanished from my face in an instant. Huh? Why? Suddenly feeling uneasy, I looked up. Then, when I saw Aria looking down at me with a listless expression on her face,
イチコが目を合わせてくれなくなった時、もう出て行ってしまうんだと思った。
when you stopped looking me in the eye, I knew it was only a matter of time until you left.
きっとそのつもりだったんでしょ。
Surely that was your intention, wasn't it? I guess she doesn't know that it was more than an intention and that I actually tried to leave. Not like I could ever tell her that, though.
まさか
As if I'd leave.
嘘ね。
You're lying.
嘘じゃ
I'm
ない
not
です
lying. I'm sure my eyes must be moving all over the place. Arya puffed her cheeks a little and looked at me with that sulky expression. She's so cute. I could feel my chest getting tighter. That was exactly the kind of lie that would get Arya to respond like this, with such exaggerated expressions. I just don't care anymore, even if she leads me along or creates a huge stir. As long as I can be with her and get to see all different sides of her, and I don't care about anything else.
お嬢様
Miss Aria,
なあに
what is it?
楽しいのは
I'm sure it won't just be summertime that will be fun for
私
us.
のいる秋にも
I hope you're looking
ぜひ
forward to
期待して
spending
ください
autumn with me too.
イチコ、
Ichiko,
それはどうかしら。
I wonder about that.
え?
What?
あなた、秋までいる
Do
つ
you
もり
plan
なの
on being here through the fall?
ひどい
How cruel! You're terrible.
悪い人
I'll be here in the winter, the spring,
冬も春
forever.
もずっとい
Unless you
ます
kick me
よ
out, of
お
course.
嬢様に
あら、そうな
Oh
の
my,
ね。
that's
知
how
ら
it
なかっ
is?
たわ。
I wasn't aware. She grinned at me with this mischievous look, almost like she was getting payback. Every time we move around, the ripples on the water glistened in the moonlight. Eventually, we got out of the water onto the warm, dry ground. There's the quick
Aria-san,
save. That's basically what I've been
のこと
waiting
すごく
for,
信頼してるんだ
because...
ね
Oh, I can save here. I wasn't sure if I could save here or not. Oh. Oh. Okay, so... It is getting to that time. I really need to take these gloves off to type. Yeah, it is getting to that time. And I'm really hungry, so we're going to take our usual extended break for food. When we come back, I honestly don't know what we're doing. Yes, I'll see you in a bit, Sushi. Depending on what my throat is like, we might continue with Iwakura Aria, or we might do, if my throat is killing me, I'll probably do some Silk Song. We'll have to see how I feel. Yeah. I'm gonna go eat everyone, and I will see you all later.